You're like, woo! Can you that? Hey. Hello, hello. Probably on the NinjaQuest Instagram. Put the story saying we're live on YouTube.
Yeah, I'd let them know on the YouTube. Yeah. We can go get started.
Cool. Alright.
Alright, welcome everyone that is starting out with us for our at-home parkour class. My name is Coach Justin.
I'm Coach Noah.
We're here from NinjaQuest Fitness. We're going to be taking you guys through a parkour class, starting with our warm-ups. And today's focus is going to be on precision jumps, safety vaults. We're also going to do a little bit of conditioning for pullovers that you can do on bars, and some other cool challenges that you can do at home. Just so you guys know, some materials that you'll need. You're going to need some kind of a ledge obstacle. So like your couch works fine, your bed works fine, the sturdy bench works as well. You're going to need something to vault over. So you can use two chairs, put two chairs together, your seats together, and use that as a vault. You can use like a storage bin like me and Coach Noah are going to be using for today's video. And you're also going to need something to, well, you won't really need it, but something to replicate a bar. We're going to be using a rolling pin and a baseball bat to kind of replicate a bar for our pullover conditioning. So we have those to work with. And then for another piece of equipment that you'll need are four pillows, books, anything kind of square, rectangular. Just put a scatter around the room for our first exercise after warm-ups. Okay, I think that's about it. Right. Oh, and we're going to need something to jump on. You can use the pillows that I mentioned earlier to jump on for precision jumps, but we also have cutting boards that are a bit more sturdy to jump on. And we're going to need a small ball that bounces for our precision workout. So you need a ball and some precision jumping trainers. And we'll remind you guys of the things that you'll need at each station. And that should be it for our equipment. Make sure all of your equipment is sturdy, it's stable, and it's not sliding. All right?
Safe.
Yes.
Don't hurt yourself.
Make sure you're being safe. Make sure you check with your parents, and they know what you're going to be using. They've checked everything that you're going to be using. If you are a parent, I'm glad you are checking in to our live stream. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started with warm-ups. We're going to be following pushing around the room.
Nice to see you jog all the way around. Get warmed up, get that blood flowing. Couple laps. Start with those high knees, get those knees up your chest just like this. Again, just getting that blood flow. Going around the room instead of staying in place to get a little more movement and a little bit more engagement in those muscles. Awesome. Especially those butt kicks. Kick your own butt. Bring it all in. Awesome. Cool. Last one. Just putting my still arms up, feet together. All the way around. Nice and easy. Awesome. Bring it all the way back. All right. Cool. All right.
Cool. Very good. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to our dynamic stretching. So if you guys can just find a space on the floor, we're going to do some ankle rotations first. Spin your ankle in a circle.
Feet back on the floor.
Toes on the floor. Try to draw a circle with your heel if you can. The other direction, same foot. Other side now.
Super important to warm up and stretch out before you do any kind of physical activity. That way it limits injuries and you won't feel as bad the next day, like soreness or anything like that. So highly recommend warming up.
Other direction.
Also, some people aren't quite used to the movements that we're going to do today, so these warm-ups will also help you get your joints and everything moving the way that we're going to use them today. So super important.
Do some knees. We're going to grab our knees. You're going to be bending your knees. You're going to try and swing them around. Straighten your knees and bend them again. So you're going to swing them and bend, or swing them straight. Swing and straight. You're going to be bending. Go a little bit faster if you get the hang of it. Get your knees nice and warmed up. Go the other direction. Very good. Move to our hips. You're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Hands on your hips. You're going to make a big circle with your hips.
As big as you can get. Full range of motion.
Other direction.
Make sure you stay breathing during this. If you stop breathing, then bad things happen. So, keep breathing.
Make sure you breathe. We've got our arm circles next. So make sure you're nice and spaced. Don't whack your friend. Practice social distancing so you don't whack your friend.
There you go.
We'll make sure that we spin our arms nice and wide. Going forwards first. We're going to go backwards now. Now we're going to do some backpack slaps. You're going to be bringing your arms across your body, opening up wide.
All the way up, all the way in, all the way up, all the way in. Full range of motion.
Right. Now we're going to do some scissors. You're going to bring your arms up and down, just like this.
Keep them directly in front of you. If you go side to side, pin ones, not what you want, right?
Right. And these are some dynamic stretches. All these stretches are going to be moving. When we get to the end of class, we'll do a good cool down stretch where most of the stretches will be static and we will be sitting and not moving. We'll do some head circles next.
Snap, crackle, pop.
A good kind of pops whenever you're stretching. The other direction. Very good. Now you're trying to bring your chin to your shoulders and shake your head now.
As far as you can. Yep.
Okay. Shake your head, yes. Bring your chin all the way down to your chest. And bring the back of your head to the top of your back, kind of where your shoulder blades are. And shake your head, yes. All right, cool. And that concludes our warm-ups and stretches. So now we're going to move on to our first activity. For this one, you're going to need 4 different platforms, 4 different small platforms. It can be anything. You can use pillows, you can use books, coasters, anything big enough that you can see it. And you're going to be placing it 1 foot around you on each side. So you're going to have around 1 foot, 1 to 2 feet around you on each side. To your right, in front of you, to your left, and behind you. Okay? So for this first exercise, you guys are going to be practicing on your balance. So your goal is to balance on one leg. You can pick any leg. You only have 2. So you balance on one leg. You're going to take the other foot and you're going to try to touch each pillow with your toes. Only your toes. You're not allowed to stand on it with your whole foot. You're only allowed to tap it with your toes. Then you got to try to get the other one using that balance. You can bend your knees, try to get the other one, and you'll come back. All right? Same for the other leg. Tap here. Tap here, go to the other side, to see which side has the best balance. You try to practice your balance on each one. All right, very good. Try. Cool.
So again, only using your toes in front or on this way, you can go both ways. Try to keep that foot off of all the weight off of that foot you're trying to move. Here, front, side, back, and the other way. We're looking for ankle stability as well, ankle strengthening, but again, just working on that balance as much as we can. Easy as that. Once that gets a little easy, what we're going to do is I'm just going to really simply just move the pillows or platforms, whatever it is, out just a little bit. This is going to increase the amount of muscle coordination, strength, whatever you need for this certain exercise. So just move them out just a little bit, maybe 6 inches or so, and do the exact same thing all the way around. I'm going to include a little bit more of that mobility and all the way back. Again, keeping that weight off of the foot you're moving. Your other foot here, boom, on the back, other side, work your way all the way back.
There you go. Awesome. So yeah, like you said, this is a good exercise for working your mobility, your muscles, and your balance. We're going to go and do this one more time. I'm going to try to move it out. See how far we can get it out. I think let's try 2 feet out on each side. Around 2, a little bit. 1, 2, a little bit more. Which leg do you think is the hardest for you, Coach Noah?
I don't know. Probably standing on my left.
Left, yeah, I think the left. I think the left's my hardest. Even though that's the one I usually do my running pre's on. It's the one I put the most power into. But if I'm able to balance on it really well, this one's really hard here.
Right, some strength and maybe got some stability stuff.
Right? Like that one I can't.
Oh yeah,
that one's tough.
Yep.
Try the leg. The front's really tough.
Yeah.
I think going in the back's a bit easier. There we go. So you can work on.
All right, cool. If that's even too easy for you at that point, you can start adding maybe some pistol squats or something in there. Just go down as far as you can. That's just getting crazy with it. I mean, it's really good, like I said, for ankle stability, leg strength, stuff like that. All the way back, all the way down, just like that, all the way around, all the way back to both feet.
Right. All right, and then we're going to move on to another exercise that uses this setup. You're going to get to your QM position. So QM, to make it simple, is just going onto your hands and your feet, all fours. And you're going to be doing a similar exercise, but this time you're only allowed to move one of your feet. Everything else is glued to the ground. So your hands are glued to the ground, one of your feet is glued to the ground, one of your hands is glued to the ground. It's up to you. So for this one, we're going to only be able to move our right foot. Let's say we're only going to move our right foot. Everything else is glued to the ground. So we're going to move our right foot out, around, kind of similar to the first one. You need a little more mobility for this one, just like that. You can try to do the left foot now. Everything else is glued, around, just like that. Kind of tough, right? There's also a version where you're only using your feet, so you're using your hands to reach out. All right.
Only one hand at a time.
So yeah, one hand at a time. A little bit of a stretch going. Very good. Awesome.
There we go. And all the way back around.
Yes.
Nice. You get other hand here.
Other hand.
You can't move anything.
There we go.
All the way there, all the way around.
Awesome. Very good. All right. Cool. So yeah, those are some workouts that you guys can do. But pretty much anything in the house, any 4 items that you can find around the house. It's just good to work your mobility, your balance, and your strength. All right. So our next thing we're going to work on is some precision jumps. For the first part of our precision jump, we'll work on just jumping on the floor. We'll work on our straight jumps, going up and down, and then we can try to get some distance.
I'm going to try not to hit my head on anything. I'm a bit taller than he is. All right, so for precision jumps, pretty much all it is using both feet and both hands to swing forward and jump to wherever you're going to go. So both feet take off, both feet land at the same time. What you can do, staying in place, is kind of a prerequisite to it. It's just a nice easy tuck jump or just a straight jump in place. So all you're going to do, keep both feet on the ground, both hands forward, go down, and then up, just like that. Again, that's just a straight jump, nice and easy. The next one is a tuck jump. Generally the same thing. All you got to do is bring your knees up to your chest when you jump. Again, I'm going to try to hit my head on there. Here, jump up, tuck in, like that. So we do 3 or 4 of those. We'll do 5 each. So straight jumps, nice and easy. Just up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, and 5. All right, cool. So those are straight jumps. Next one we do is tuck jumps. We're going to do 5 of those. So again, all you're going to do is bring your knees up to your chest. Not your chest to your knees. That's something different. Knees to your chest. Cool. All right, 5 of them. Here we go. 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice and easy. Cool. All right.
So now that we understand the straight jumping techniques and the tuck jumping techniques, we can start trying to add distance. And a good way to add distance is try to find something on the floor that you want to try and reach your feet out to after you tuck jump. So you're going to do a regular tuck jump, but you're going to try to reach your feet out to something. So I was just saying I want to reach out to the middle of our rug here. You're going to be jumping like a tuck jump, but you're going to reach out with your feet. You're going to jump up, reach, and you get some distance going forward, just like that. So just practice doing that a couple of times. Get some distance. Whenever you're landing, you land, like you said, on both of your feet. The balls of your feet, your heels are off the ground, your hands are in front of you.
Always make sure you look where you're going. If you don't look, good luck. So both feet take off, both feet here, just up, reach out, just like Coach Justin said, to wherever you're trying to go. Nice, so get some good practice in that. Like these. Awesome. Basic precision jump, very easy. Nice. Now, if you want to be more particular about it, you can just something called a stick. All that means is when you land, you don't move or anything, you don't step, you don't fall or anything like that. So if you want to be particular about it, you can try that and give yourself an extra challenge.
Right. So now we're going to move on to some objects. We have some cutting boards here. You can use books, old books, pillows, any seat cushions, anything kind of sturdy that you can jump onto and that won't slide. So we have our cutting boards here. We're going to be practicing doing some jumps. So now whenever you're jumping between objects, you want to try your best to look where you want to go, of course. So you're going to be jumping around, looking around the edge of the object, and you're shooting your feet out towards the edge of the object, trying to stick and get a nice, clean, precision jump. All right? Your biggest goal right now is just to get from one object to the other without injuring yourself. So make sure you're safe, practicing those jumping techniques.
Look where you're going, super important. Here, up, reach out. Nice and easy. Get the other way. Here, up, reach out. Very easy. Of course, we can increase the distance, get a little bit farther. Again, staying safe. You can challenge your limits, but don't go crazy beyond them, if that makes sense. So here, same thing. Look, jump. Don't forget to bring those knees up to your chest or as far as you can. Up there, and then land on 2 feet.
There you go. Awesome. Cool. And there are some of you guys that, you've done precision jumps before. This is pretty easy. You can challenge yourself a little bit and do something called a precision 90, which is where you're jumping and you're turning your body slightly to the left or the right, and you're landing sideways instead of straight forward. So whenever you're doing that kind of a technique, you can practice on the floor first. Just practice trying to land facing the object you're jumping to. So if I'm jumping here, land facing it, just like that. All right? Practice doing that. And once you're ready, you can try to do it on the obstacle, landing around the middle, just like that.
Twisting those hips. Always make sure we look where you're going. Here, just twist those hips and land 90 degrees, facing whichever way you want to go.
Right. Look before you leap. You always want to look, then try to do your turns and land sideways.
Yep, very simple. All right, so you can go both ways. So you want to make sure you train both ways, because if you're in a situation where you have to go the other way, but you haven't trained it, you're kind of in trouble.
Right. I never train my right side, so I'm going to go and do that now.
There we go. Nice and done. Cool. I'm really good work too. So let's see what we do here. Awesome. There we go. There we go.
Awesome. Very good. Cool. All right. And we're going to go ahead and show you guys one little exercise. For those who even do that, you can even try starting on your knees. This would be a little bit of a knee jump up to your feet, and then you can go for your next jump. This is a really advanced skill, so if you can't do it the first time, it's okay. Jump with your knees up, and then you're jumping out. All right? Jump up and out.
Yep. Make sure you don't cheat. You don't want to be in the balls of your feet like this when you do this, when you flat foot like that. So you really have to use those legs to bounce up onto your feet.
Right, use those legs.
Yep.
So,
I don't like this one.
Go ahead and give it a try here.
There we go.
Awesome. Very good. All right, cool. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next activity. All right. So for our next part, we're going to be working on some conditioning for a move called the pullover. All right. So we have our bars here.
Our bars.
Yeah. We have our equipment here. You don't necessarily need these for these exercises. You can still get a really good exercise without them. So if you don't have them, perfectly fine. So all you're going to do is, for your first exercise, you're going to be laying down on the ground on our backs. And our goal, we're going to bring our feet up in the air. And you're going to bring your arms down by your ears. And you're going to try to reach up towards your feet with the bar. Just like that. Try to do a toe touch. Just like that. Try to keep your feet up in the air in the same position
Don't move your feet, move your top half of your body.
Right, only the top half of your body can move. We're going to do 2 more. 2. All right, very good, cool. Next exercise, we're going to do some, we're going to be bringing our feet to our hands now. So we're doing the reverse. So our hands are going to stay on the ground. They're staying on the ground, your arms are staying on the ground. You're going to bring your feet all the way to the bar. Now that's a stretch, a really good stretch for pullovers. If you can't do that, perfectly fine. Put the bar up in front of your face and bring the feet up to the bar. Just like that.
As far as you can.
There we go. It's very important in pullovers to be able to bring your hips up and over your head. That's what creates that backwards motion over a bar. So if you're trying to do pullovers, if you can do this exercise really well, that works fine. We're going to do this 2 more sets of this. So we're going to do 2 more sets of 5 each. So we're going to bring our feet up in the air first. We're going to reach up to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Bars in the ground. We're going to bring our feet, or up in the air. You're going to bring your feet up to the bar. 1, 2. Try to be slow and controlled with this. 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right, got 1 more. 1 more set.
Abs are burning.
Ooh, the abs are burning. Wow. This is a workout. Feet up in the air. You're going to reach up to your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Very good. Now our legs are going to be straight. Arms straight. You're going to bring your feet to the bar. Last set. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 2 more. 2, and 1. Wow. Woo! I can't feel my ass.
Yeah, I
felt that one. Wow. All right. Very cool. So, all right. So that's the first half of our class. We're going to take a 5-minute break. Use this for water, bathroom, anything. Just take a break because that was a workout. If you guys have any questions, feel free to start commenting any questions that you have about the workouts we've done, what we're doing next, anything. All right, let's get some water.
Just have to get some breathing going. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I am indeed sweating. It's a little hot in here, but this definitely works. Super easy to do, common household items. I mean, I don't think everybody has a wooden bat or something, but you know, I mean, most people have like a bread roll or something like that. So, and of course, everyone has pillows and things like that. So, and we're gonna do this.
Right.
We've got 2 minutes in this break. We got 3 more. All right.
3 more minutes. Yep. Good time for questions if you guys have
Questions, comments, concerns, consults.
Next,
we're doing some vaults, right? Vaults, right?
Right, yes. Next, we're going to be working on some vaults, specifically the safety vault. And then very safe. Our safest vault.
Keyword safety vault.
Keyword is safety vault. Yes, very safe vault. And then we'll work on a little course if we have some time and stretching.
All right. All right, let's see. How can we maybe like a fun little game or something here? Break game.
Break game.
Oof. All right, I got something.
There we go.
All right. Fun little party trick, right? It's this thing.
Oh, there we go.
So all you gotta do is like you throw it at your elbow, and all you gotta do is like punch forward with that. You're not lifting your arm. All you do is punch forward. It's like hitting your inside of your elbow.
Whoa, that's gotta work on something, right? It's like,
there you go.
The reaction time,
There you go.
something, but that's like
Fun party.
Oh, no.
Have you guys ever seen that the music video Parkour? The guy does that. And
But yeah, that's awesome. There we go. A little more than a minute left before we get started again.
If you need to stretch now, go for it again. Bathroom break, stretching, water, anything you need.
Yes.
Just kind of a cool down break here.
Yeah. Good cool down break. That was a good workout. We've been pushing it. We got 1 minute left. 1 minute left of our break before we start working on our safety vaults.
Yep. More skill based, I'd say.
Right.
Or a specific skill here. Again, you're gonna need you can use your couch, sturdy bench or something, a coffee table. Make sure you be careful with that. We're gonna be using a big storage bin that works really well.
Right.
So anything really that you can jump over comfortably, it's obviously not gonna break or fall over, flip over something.
Right. Remember the 3 S's. Whenever you're using any obstacles at home, make sure it's sturdy, make sure it's stable, and make sure it's not sliding. That's the biggest thing. So if you have those 3 S's and your parents are okay with it, you can do some parkour on it. So
that's the biggest thing. Don't make your parents mad.
Right, we don't want your parents to come after us. All right, we got a little less than 10 seconds left of our break. Go ahead and grab our vault. Okay, we're going to start with explaining.
Okay, cool. All right, so safety vault is arguably the easiest, probably the most fundamental vault that is in parkour. A lot of people like to start with this vault. Obviously, it's a safety vault, so it's pretty safe. But essentially, all you're doing is putting 1 foot and 1 hand and kicking through all the way up into the block. A lot of people like to they do this without realizing they're actually doing a parkour movement. It's kind of, I don't know, like a normal thing. Some people do it like when they're getting down from something, or maybe if you're I don't know, on a playground or something, and you're trying to get off the ledge, you might do something similar to this. But today we're going to learn how to do it up and over something, which is the initial use of the vaults. So, I'm going to grab the vault here. All right. So, here, I'm going to face this real quick. So, here is my vault. Vault block, vaults, whatever you want to call it. So, all you're going to do, very simple. So, the easiest way to explain this, actually, I'm going to start with the floor here. All right, so to understand the movement of this, we can start with the floor. So, all the movement is having 1 foot, so you can be left to your right. On one side, whatever it is, you have your opposite hand on the other side like this. If it's the same hand, then you're going to be all crisscross and you can't get your leg through. It's all going to be all nice and awkward. So, 1 foot, whatever foot it is, you're going to use the opposite hand on the opposite side of your body. Simple so far. Then you use the other leg. You're going to lift yourself up and use the other leg and kick the bad guy in front of you. That's all you're doing. Here, you can start by doing this. You're just going to tap in front of you, kind of bring your leg behind you, and tap behind you as well. So this is the movement. That's all this is right here. Other hand is kind of up in the air, kind of bouncing you just like this. You're going to tap up in front of you, like so. Remember, 1 foot, opposite hand, like this. You want to switch to the other side. 1 foot, opposite hand. So this is my right foot. This is my left hand. Here, again, arm up in the air, kind of help you balance, make sure you don't fall. Foot behind you, kind of tap out in front of you. Remember, kick the bad guy in front of you. Left, back, front, and back. A few more. Get a good feeling in there. Essentially, all you're going to be doing over the block or object, couch, whatever it is that right there. So, I'm going to go and grab that real quick. It's the exact same motion. So, here, 1 hand, 1 foot. Again, whatever foot, opposite hand. All you got to do is lift yourself up, kick all the way over. That's simple. That's simple. So, if you want to do the other side, here, right foot, left hand, whoop, pop all the way up and over, just like that. Very easy, very simple. All right, very good. All of this right here, so you get the side angle. So here, 1 foot, 1 hand, kick over, step, and keep on walking. The point is to get up and over an object as fast and efficiently as you can. That's all it is.
All right. And for you more advanced students out there, you can practice your safety prees using the precision trainers that we had earlier. Remember, for your safety prees, you're aiming with that foot that's in front, and that's your aiming foot. So you'll be aiming with it, get it on there, push, you get to 2 feet. Once you move a bit faster, it gets a bit easier to get through. So you're here, foot goes through, push, and you get to that. All right? Very cool. Track, aim, boom.
Very cool.
We'll do a bit more.
That's cool. All right, so again, all you're going to do is make sure you look at where you're going. You want to pay attention to the vault as well, but I would focus more on trying to land wherever you're landing more, right? The vault will happen by itself. Here, boom, up and over, boom, just like that. So, again, the other side, here, That's right. Again, make sure you train both sides. It's very important. Here, up and over. Boom. That's simple.
Cool. And I actually have a really fun little air awareness game you can play with the safety vault using this ball. We asked you guys to have a ball. So this is working your air awareness. Make sure that you have good reaction time. All that's going to be happening is while Coach Noah is safety vaulting, I'm going to be throwing this ball at him to try to catch it with his free hand. All right, so he's going to safety vault. He's going to catch it, pull it through. Very good. So try again. Yep, do it again.
Yep, on the side. Boom. Whoop, catch it at the same time.
Awesome. Very good.
A little tricky, a little challenging.
Yeah, I'll try.
All right, cool. Tennis ball. If you want to be mean, you can use a golf ball. But all right, here we go. There you go. Nice and simple. Again, make sure you be careful using what object it is. You want to make sure your safety comes first. So,
right.
One more time. There we go. Nice.
Very good. All right, so now we're going to show you guys one little challenge for the safety vault. We're going to follow me because we're going to be going over to our stairs. If you have some stairs, you can do this challenge here. We're going to be practicing safeties on both sides. Safeties on both sides is definitely an alternative. All right. This, safeties on both sides is a prerequisite for this motion. So what's going to be happening here is you're going to be doing your safety vault here, getting to your safe position. Your hand is on the same stair as your safety foot. So your other leg is extended. You're going to go down to the stair, every other stair, put your foot down onto the stair. You're going to switch to the other side. Boom, just like that. All right. This is a bit more advanced, so make sure you have safeties on both sides. You're going to try to go down the stairs, just like that. All right. Once you guys get better at that, you can try to do it even higher up. All up here. So we're going down the stairs, try to go a little faster. Just like that. All right. And the ultimate challenge, of course, is try to go from the very top of the stairs. See, all up here, we're going to go down. As fast as you can, right? So that's a really cool exercise that you guys can do with your safety vaults. We're going to go ahead and move on to our stretches, our cool down stretch. That's it for our active portion of class. We're going to come on back to the living room. We'll go ahead and do stretching.
That's it. Put you down here without breaking you. Here we go. There we go. Sweet. All right. Clear out your space. You're missing space. All right. Let's see. All right. Cool. Let me do this here. There we go. Awesome. All right.
All right. Now we're ready to stretch. So we're going to go ahead and do our straddle stretch first. Legs far apart. Over to our right side. There we go. Cool.
Keep breathing. Very important to keep breathing, especially during these type of stretches. That's how you actually stretch.
Right. Go to the other side.
Awesome, awesome.
There we go. Works. Middle. Reach out as far as you can. So, bring your legs together for a pike. Reach down to your toes, feet together, legs together. Try to touch those toes.
Yeah, pull it out as far as you can. If you can, try and keep that back straight, fold the hips. That way you get your really good stretching those hamstrings. Get back straight, try to bring your chest to your knees. Not your forehead, your chest to your knees.
Right.
There we go. If you want to be real mean, pulling your toes. That'll get your ass and hamstrings real going.
Right. Yeah. Yep. If it hurts, you're doing it correctly. All right, so I'll do our butterfly stretch. Just gonna air out those legs, flap our wings, and then we're gonna push them down. There you go. You can use your hands or you can use your elbows to push down. Good. You're gonna grab your toes and take a deep breath in, and you're gonna breathe out and bring your nose to your toes.
Should feel this in your hip flexors, your groin, a bunch of different places. Really good stretch. Again, go as far as you can. You might not be able to go as far as we can. Might be able to go farther than we can. Probably farther. But the main thing is you go as far as you can. Do not hurt yourself, but make sure you really feel that stretch.
One leg out, other leg over. You're gonna give your knee a big hug. Bring it towards your body.
Yeah, bring it towards your chest. Again, keep that back straight, sit up nice and tall. Bring your knee to your chest. There you go. Should feel this one in your glutes down here. This one's awesome. Nice. Other side. Right. Make sure you want to hold this stretch for a good amount of time. If you just sit here and kind of pull and let go, you're not getting anything, right? So hold it for a good amount of time. Typically, after a good training session or any type of workout or anything like that, 30 seconds to a minute is pretty good. So we're just going to get a good amount of time here. Want to make sure we get through everything, however. So cool.
I'll do our quad stretch. You can bring your leg back.
Awesome. There you go. And bring your leg back behind you. Back. The goal here is to get flat on the floor. You can also do this standing up. You just stand up, pull your foot back to your butt, and try to push your hips forward. It's a pretty good one as well.
Yep. Other side.
Ouch.
Do both. This was actually for more of your ankles than your quads. Yep. And be bringing your knees together, feet together. There you go. And you're just going to kind of fall back. You can use your hands. Bend your arms. Allow yourself to fall back. Yep. More.
Just go as far as you can. If you feel a stretch in your ankles, stop there. If it, even if you don't feel it in your quads, it's mainly for the ankles. So.
Right. All right, very cool. We're gonna go into a lunge now. And we're going to our lunge now. We're in our right lunge. If you guys want to follow along, it's okay if you're not, but it's gonna make it a bit easier for for our next stretch. So in our right lunge here, you're gonna take your right hand or the hand that's on the same side as your leg, and you put it on the inside. All right, inside. And you're gonna be taking your arm. You're going to raise it up towards the sky. There you go. So,
that's pretty gnarly.
Yeah. Do the side too. We'll go to our other lunge now.
Make sure you really sink into this. You should feel this in your hip flexors.
Yeah.
Don't be mean, arms up in the air, just kind of sink into it even more. If it's too easy, move your front foot out farther.
There you go. Other hand, we'll do the same stretch. And on the inside, bring the other one up. Nice and high.
As you can tell, it doesn't feel pleasant. This is easy for me.
Other side?
Yeah, one side might be better than the other one, so I have to hold one side longer.
Right. All right, very cool. Now we'll do our wrist. Go forward and
flat on the floor. Back and forth. Don't go too far. Definitely to where you feel a light stretch. You're just keeping those wrists nice and warm, but moving at the same time. So.
Go side to side.
Yep. And that lot. Other side. Awesome.
Backwards.
Just lean back.
Try to keep those arms nice and straight. palms on the ground.
You might feel this in your wrists, maybe your forearms.
We're going to do some fist clenches. You're going to try to clench your fists with your hands and your wrist on the floor. Arms are straight.
Yeah, be careful with this one. This is the way that you can actually hurt your wrist. So very lightly, just go until you feel where you're getting a good stretch in there.
Right. Seal stretch next.
High, let's go. Lower back, abs a little bit. Remember, keep breathing. Don't faint. It's not healthy.
Cat stretch.
Back. This one, try to drive your armpits to the floor. If you feel it in your back, you're probably doing something wrong. It's your armpits to the floor.
You're going to go back into our lunge. And for this next one, you're bringing your lunge knee down to the floor. Your back knee is going to straighten out, or your back leg is going to straighten out. You're going to try and just put all your weight over your bent knee.
If you have a mat or a rug or a folded blanket or something, yeah, really pad those knees because on the floor, stretching with your knees on the floor is not exactly healthy either. So.
Yeah, it's probably the benefit of doing it at home because you guys have your soft beds. You could be doing this on. Do the other side now. Start with that lunge, bring the knee down, straighten that back leg, and just put all your weight over.
It's called a pigeon stretch.
I actually never knew the name of this stretch, so I used to call it the broken flamingo.
Oh, nice. Honestly, I don't know why it's called a pigeon stretch.
Pigeon stretch. Pigeon stretch or broken flamingo? Which one do you guys like better?
Yeah.
All right. And then we have our last stretch. We'll do our downward dog. You're going to try to keep your arms and your legs straight. Palms and your feet flat on the ground.
Try to push your heels down to the floor.
Right. You want your feet be flat. Your heels should be on the ground.
You can kind of alternate, put all your weight on one foot if you want to, alternate a little bit.
And then you're going to walk your feet up to your hands. And then you're going to stand up slowly. Whew. All right. And that is all our stretches and the end of class.
Yeah, guys.
All right, so today in class we went over some precision jumping techniques, some safety vaults, some conditioning for pullovers, a move that you can do on the bar.
Yeah, give you a few challenges to work on.
And we gave you a few challenges to work on, especially that warm-up game is very good for mobility at all ages. Good for you to increase your mobility, your flexibility, and your balance. So utilize those workouts. Anything else?
Yeah, let us know what you guys think, how we can improve, what you like, what you didn't like. Questions, comments, concerns, all that fun stuff, just let us know. Check us out on NinjaQuest Instagram or NinjaQuest Facebook. Come check us out in Marietta, Georgia. We're Parkour Ninja Warrior Training Facility. Again, my name is Coach Noah. This is Coach Justin. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.
We'll see you guys next Thursday at 6 o'clock. Stay safe. All right.